Hello, and a massive, heartfelt welcome to the Good Tidings. This is the channel where we empower you to unlock your full potential every single day.
We are so genuinely thrilled to have you with us.
So thrilled.
Whether you've been with us since day one or you're just discovering our community, you are so valuable to us. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sarah, and if you're new here, do us a quick favor and tap that subscribe button.
Yes.
It's the best way to make sure you never miss out on content designed to help you grow.
All right, team, let's dive right in. Sarah, I'm going to start us off with something that might sound a little controversial.
I'm ready for it. Let's shake things up.
The biggest lie in the entire self-help and wellness industry is that your personal growth is personal.
Ooh, okay. I see where you're going. That completely goes against the grain.
Totally.
We're constantly bombarded with messages about, your journey, your inner work, self-care as this private, solitary mission.
Right. We're coached to work on ourselves for ourselves.
Right.
But here's the breakthrough insight, and it's backed by decades of research.
Okay.
Your inner stability, your spiritual resilience, is one of the most powerful public services you can possibly perform. It's not just an inward journey, it's a social force.
Wow. That's such a powerful reframe. So let's get concrete. When we say spiritual resilience, what are we really talking about?
The research defines it as the ability to hold on to your sense of self and purpose using your values when life throws its worst at you. And it's not a fixed trait you either have or you don't. It's a dynamic process.
A process that involves connecting with others, finding meaning, and committing to practices that ground you.
Yes.
And this is where the ripple effect comes in. The science is just incredible.
I know. The first mechanism is something called the broaden and build theory.
Oh, I love this theory. It shows that positive emotions like contentment or interest or love, they don't just feel good in the moment.
Right.
They literally broaden our minds, allowing us to see more possibilities and think more creatively. And over time, this builds these lasting resources like coping skills and, really importantly, social bonds. It creates this upward spiral of well-being.
And if that's the slow building wave, the immediate ripple is emotional contagion.
Ah, yes.
Think about it. You walk into a room and you can just instantly feel the mood, right?
Totally.
That's because we are literally wired to unconsciously mimic the expressions and voices and postures of people around us. We catch their feelings.
So that steadiness you cultivate in yourself, your calm breath, your measured tone, your open posture, that isn't just for you.
No.
It literally changes the emotional and physiological state of the people in the room. Your inner peace becomes their inner peace.
And this moves way beyond just good vibes. This cultivated inner state translates into concrete ethical action. There's this stunning study on compassion training. After just 2 weeks of guided practice, participants were way more likely to give their own money to help a total stranger in a lab game.
And they saw it in the brain.
Right, that's the crazy part.
The training rewired the connection between cognitive control and reward circuits, which predicted who would be more generous.
This isn't just about feeling caring, it's about becoming a more giving person. And the same is true for the emotion of awe, right?
Right. That feeling of being in the presence of something vast that makes you feel small, but in a good way.
Yes.
And across 5 studies, people who were induced to feel awe through videos or nature, they acted more generously and ethically.
Wow. Why?
It shrinks the ego,
Uh-huh.
and it makes other people's needs feel more important.
And these ripples, they then flow directly into our closest circles.
Yeah.
For instance, there's research showing mindfulness is a powerful relationship skill. Mindful individuals show less emotional reactivity during conflict with their partner, which leads to more understanding instead of, escalation.
It even impacts the next generation. Self-compassionate parents report less stress, and more responsive parenting.
Mm-hmm.
They create this secure environment where their children can internalize that same sense of compassion. The ripple just flows from one generation to the next.
And this effect scales all the way up to our workplaces, our neighborhoods.
Great.
Compassion at work has been shown to boost employee commitment and performance. And a leader's positive mood is especially contagious. It can elevate the cooperation and output of an entire team.
And then you get to the level of a whole community. A landmark study of Chicago neighborhoods discovered something incredible called collective efficacy.
Yes.
It's basically a shared belief among neighbors that they can trust each other and are willing to step up for the common good.
And the results were just staggering.
They were.
A significant increase in this collective trust and action predicted a nearly 40% drop in homicide rates, even after accounting for other factors.
Wow, this is neighbors looking out for kids, discouraging truancy, confronting disorder. It's relational courage creating public safety. It's the ripple effect saving lives.
And the most hopeful part of all of this is that our capacity for this is not fixed. Our brains can physically change. This is neuroplasticity.
So cool.
Studies show just 8 weeks of mindfulness training can increase gray matter density in the brain regions for learning, for perspective taking, and emotion regulation. You are literally building a more resilient, compassionate brain.
But we do need to add a crucial note of caution here.
Yes.
The old saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, that's a dangerous oversimplification.
Researchers studying post-traumatic growth warn us that growth isn't automatic. Forcing a narrative of strength can be harmful.
Absolutely. True support means meeting people where they are, not pressuring them to be somewhere else. Growth is uneven, it's gradual, and it needs a supportive environment to take root.
So knowing all this, we can be intentional. We can choose daily disciplines designed to amplify these positive ripples. We can try short compassion trainings, take deliberate awe walks in nature, start a simple gratitude practice. When these become shared habits in a family or a team or a community, they don't just change individuals, they change the entire climate.
It truly is a daily choice to return to those practices that steady us, to adopt a mindset that we can grow, and to invest in the relationships that knit our communities together.
Exactly.
Over time, that choice becomes part of who you are and part of who we are together.
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. Think of a time you felt the positive ripple of someone else's resilience, a mentor's calm, a friend's courage, or a parent's warmth. What was it about their presence that changed the situation?
We would be honored to learn from your experience. Please share your story in the comments below. And for a deeper dive into all the research we discussed today, check out the links on our blog, quantumai.thegoodmorningdewpub.com. Thank you for being part of the Good Tidings.